Guys, welcome to episode number 2 of the Derby Career Mode Live, and to start off this episode, we're currently in the semi-finals of Euro 2020. Also in the Derby part of this career mode, we are in the summer window. We've got 38 million to spend, and I've got a few suggestions from you guys. So, just looking at the transfer hub to kick off this episode, I may put some bids in right now, to be honest. There's a couple of players with some very, very nice release clauses. Now, we did get a suggestion for Ben Davies at left back. I wouldn't mind bringing him in, to be honest. He is a very good player. I do remember signing him. It must have been about 3 FIFAs ago now on the Derby career mode. So he'd be quite decent. Zaha would be a very nice replacement for Bellarabi. However, it may be a little bit too expensive. It may take up most of our transfer budget. Roque Mesa here, just in case we do lose somebody. I think when we played against Swansea, Swansea were one of the teams that beat us. I think there's only about 4 of them this year. And Swansea obviously stood out as they were one of the last ones. Borja Baston as well, pretty decent striker. I think he scored a pretty nice goal against us. And then there's just a whole bunch of players that I think would be quite nice to bring into the club. We have got Danny Ings here as well. If we do manage to sell Charlie Austin, I will bring in Danny Ings more than likely. But there's a couple of strikers. I will show you all the attacking options we do have. Obviously Baston, Ponce, Ings, and this Czech guy who looks okay, but I don't think he's quite good enough. He's only got 78 finishing. I know he's a bit more of a target man, so heading is probably more of his expertise because he is 6'3". He's a very. If you want a target man, he'll do the job. There's no doubt about it. But I don't know if I'm 100% needing of that kind of player at the moment. So I think we'll leave it how it is. One player that I would be really tempted, because of his value being essentially his release clause and being on super cheap wages, Joseph Martinez would be a great player. He's got 90 pace, really good balance and jumping, and pretty decent strength as well for a guy that's 5'7". I think he's 5'7". Yeah, 5'7". 70, well, pretty much 70 strength. That's actually quite decent. He's got very good dribbling, ball control, and finishing, and he's very similar to Shea Adams. In fairness, like he's got those stats that Shea Adams has got. So obviously that's one option. We have got a few central midfielders here in Loftus-Cheek, who has just got relegated down to the Championship, so he would be quite decent. He's also on 12 months left, but I will wait for his the scout report to come in. Townsend is almost, if we can't get another player, we will go for Townsend. I don't know if his beard just looks a bit weird, like it just doesn't look quite right, that beard, but anyway. Would be reasonably priced. Would be be able to get him for 50 grand wages and probably around 12 to 13 million. Same with Richarlison, slightly more expensive, but a little bit more versatile. Andre Schürrle though, I think we were trying to get him in January. Why not try and get him again in the summer? I think Bellarabi just wasn't good enough. If we could do a straight swap, then that would be absolutely fantastic. So that's I think how we're going to start this episode. We're going to try and put Bellarabi. I wouldn't mind spending like 2 or 3 mil more, but nothing too much. I don't want to put a player in and then just having to spend a lot more money. So we will put him in. He's valued 2.5 million more. So logically, it would be for Roma a great deal. A great thing about Schürrle is he's younger. Bellarabi's already 30. He's dropping in stats. He's already dropped down a rating. Unfortunately, they're not interested in Bellarabi. They want somebody else. We'll put Milo in, and they want it in at 18 plus Milo. Like, it's kind of pointless putting in a player that's worth 3 and then having to pay another lot on top of that. So it's like, I don't mind paying 12.8. So this is actually quite close, in fairness. We're pretty much, and it gets rid of a player basically. There's no point in keeping a player in the squad. So the only problem is it would mean we kind of have to wait to see if we can get rid of Bellarabi. I will knock off a couple of mil again. Just get it as cheap as possible, of course. And there we go. They're happy with that. 12.9 plus Milo, who he was out on loan at Birmingham last year. He's not a player that I need. I think that's a pretty nice deal. I don't think we had the time to really grow Milo into his potential. I think he had like 80 to 85, which is nice. But you may as well just go out and buy Schürrle, who is already that player. The great thing about Schürrle is I'm really good at using him on FIFA. He's got all the stats that you need, and very good ball control and dribbling, and really good just long shots and just shooting ability. So let's go negotiate his contract. So I'm going to offer him 68 grand wages, which is pretty much what he's on already, and a 1.7 million signing on bonus. Now, hopefully he accepts this. I remember, because the deal fell through is because he wanted so much money. It's not too bad. He's gone down in wage by 5 grand, and he's wanting a appearance bonus. I just don't see the point in having these. They're just really pointless in my opinion, so I'm going to remove that. Put the wage back up to 65. Well, I might as well go 69. And hopefully accepts that. The only thing about this deal is I need Bellarabi to go, because now we've got a lot of wages. He's not quite quite what he was looking for, but he will accept the contract. I'm really excited about bringing in Shirley. He's just a great player, just a really good FIFA player. And we finally got him. It took us an extra 6 months on top of what I wanted it, and now we've got to get rid of Bellarabi. There he is on the right hand side then. He is getting the number 27. I will sort out the kit numbers when we actually get into the season. So, into the next game against Belgium in the semi-finals. I really can't wait to see what happens in this game. Lukaku is the top goal scorer in this tournament, and we've made a couple of changes. We've put Che Adams up top. He scored a couple of goals in the last game, same with Oxlade-Chamberlain. He got us to the semi, so reward him with a first-team place. We've had to drop Sterling and Kane then, and I think that's all we're going to do. I could have really done with an extra, I think, winger, definitely. I definitely needed another winger. I feel like Antonio's not quite got the pace that I need him to have. He's got very good strength, no doubt about it, but he's not quite got that sheer pace that I would have kind of liked to have, but nevertheless, let's see how we do against Belgium. Kevin De Bruyne there warming up for Belgium. It's going to be like their team on career mode is probably one of the best. There's no doubt about it. They've got incredible potentials. Like there's at least 5 or 6 players I can think that have got at least 90 potential. Looking at the team then, they are playing a 3 at the back with 4 in midfield and 3 up top. Courtois in goal, who's probably like 92 rated by now. Kompany, it's still a very good defence, there's no doubt about it, but it's not the fastest in the world. That's where I may be able to catch him. Still got decent pace, but Kompany, Vertonghen and Alderweireld. On the right hand side, they've got Meunier, De Bruyne, Dendonk, who's probably like 85-ish rated. Carrasco's probably touching at the 90s. Hazard probably in the 90s. Origi probably around 83, 84 rated. And then Lukaku up front's probably in the 90s as well. So it's a ridiculously good team. There's no doubt about it. They should be winning this game. It's better than our team. It's just a shame that Kane just hasn't been able to score. Maybe off the bench he'll be able to get a goal. But let's hope we can get to the final. Corner then, first 20 minutes. If we can get a decent delivery into the box with the Ox. There he goes, back post with the volley. And it's in the back of the net. That was ridiculous. Doing a bit of rhyming and little Rabona into the back post. And Michael Keane there finds the back of the net. Harry Kane and Barkley cheering with him. We needed that. We needed the first goal. Like, the difference is when you get the first goal in the game is ridiculous. Is that Rio Ferdinand there? I think it was. I think there was a banner of him. Obviously, he's got an icon card, so they do that. But we deflected the cross off the man, and then he Rabonas it into the back post. He's in absolute acres to volley it into the back of the net and to make it 1-0. Oh, Rashford with the ball here. Going around the defence quite nicely. Can he get the shot off? Yes, he can. Into Dele Alli, and it's 2-0. 2 goals in 5 minutes. And we're in a very comfortable position now. The two youngsters making the difference. It is a very young team. There's no doubt about it. I'm trying to think of the oldest player. Let me have a look who the oldest player is in this squad, because it is ridiculously... It might be like Oxlade-Chamberlain, or maybe Henderson. Yeah, probably Henderson. So it's a very young team. Straight through the middle of Belgium with the shot and off the post and in the back of the net. I think it's Meunier, the right back, number 3. I'm trying to think who that is. But that was literally out of nothing. They just bring it forward. The defence did kind of open up, and it was a first-time finish to find the back of the net and to really get him back into this game. It was Thomas Meunier, the right back. We have just made a couple of changes, bringing on Sterling and Hughes for Wilshere and Ox. Notice full time against Belgium. We've won 2-1 in the end. They did put the pressure on towards the end, but we managed to hold off. Courtois making a lot of saves, in fairness. He did definitely keep them in it. Only 2 shots for them and 12 for us. Going into the final then against Denmark. Not exactly the most amazing team in the world. It would have been kind of cool if we played like a Germany and Italy or something like that. But it is Denmark. Henderson does have the captain's armband, so he will be lifting the trophy. It's a bit of a shame there hasn't been much of a break, but we still got enough stamina, I think. Let's have a look at the Denmark lineup then. I'm pretty sure it finishes at Wembley in real life, but it's actually a pretty good team. There's actually a few names in there that I do recognise. Schmeichel in goal then, Ankersen at right wing back, I think that is. Vestgaard and Kajar, I think, from Fenerbahce, I think. Christensen, who's probably around 84 rated by now. Demissi's quite good. Holberg from Southampton. Sisto and Anderson out wide. Eriksson and Dolberg. It's actually a very good team and a very, very interesting formation. I don't know how we're going to do against this. I've never seen a team play this formation before. It's almost like the formation I'm playing, but with an extra centre-back instead of a central midfielder. So we'll see how the balance is, and let's hope we can win this. Corner then, first 5 minutes. If we can get an early start like we did against Belgium, it really does help. It makes a massive difference. It's a very similar situation and is an identical goal. Well, it's not identical, but it's the same tactic we've used there. Just pumped it into the back post, and Michael Keane's there to find the back of the net and to make it 1-0 in the first 5 minutes. Goes short to Ox, finds it in, and that's the difference between Oxlade-Chamberlain and Sterling. Sterling doesn't have that quality of product. He has the pace, he's got the dribbling, but he can't cross the ball like that. And yeah, we've got a goal. I don't know, it might be going down as an own goal. No, Michael Keane's goal, but yeah, great start to the game. Ball into Eriksson, now into Dolberg with the shot and with the goal. Kasper Dolberg, the Ajax man, finds the back of the net with a lovely left-footed finish. He's probably at least 85 rated by now. Such a great career mode talent, and Denmark have made this game interesting. I'm kind of glad, to be honest, because I don't want to just walk my way to the trophy. Nice bit of passing play, left-footed finesse shot into the top left-hand corner. That's a great ball into Rashford. Can he take it down and get the shot off? He has. Now with the shot, saved by Schmeichel into Adams, rebounds, but it is in the back of the net. The Derby man with another goal in Euro 2020. Makes it 2-1, gets us back into the lead going into the second half, hopefully. There's only 5 minutes now to go. I'm really glad I took him. That was a second where I thought, why don't I just take Tammy? He's got more goals over the season, but Adams just has that, I don't know, he's just got that quality. I don't know what it is about him. He's just really good at putting the ball at the back of the net. Ball goes into Dele, now into Adams with the shot, blocked, into Dele again, and it's 3. That is a great little goal there. Shea Adams with the assist, and Dele Alli finds the back of the net, makes it 3-1, and gives us a really nice cushion going into the second half. It was blocked there, great ball through. I don't know how he was still onside, to be honest. That's what I was kind of waiting for, the offside to come up, but Dele Alli might win the Golden Boot. He's on joint with Lukaku at the moment. If he does get, I don't know if it works out alphabetically or what, but surely Dele Alli would win it, I think. Holberg with the ball into Dolberg with the shot, rebounds into the Dolberg again. Sometimes I'm like, really? Could that happen? A little bit of an AIDS goal, but a goal's a goal. They've got themselves back into the game early on in the second half, Denmark. I just need to watch this back because I can't contemplate what just happened then. Holberg with the ball in the edge, into Eriksson with the shot. It deflects, comes off the upright, and it's just gone straight to Dolberg. It's just a little bit, I don't know, fishy. Ball into Adams here then. Now into Dele's path with the shot and with the goal. I have just subbed him off for some reason. I don't know why I've done that, to be honest. So let's put him back on the pitch because he has just put us in a really nice, comfortable position. I don't know what we really need to change, to be honest. I might just leave it. Yeah, we have scored with Dele Alli to make it 4-2 and to maybe win the game. I don't know, because that's how crazy these goals at the moment are. But really nice cut inside there from Adams. A really nice ball. The link-up play between these two, very much similar to Vidra and Tammy Abraham throughout the season. But that is 5th goal. Now, at the moment, Dele Alli will be getting the Golden Boot. In a way, I kind of want to give it to Che Adams because he's been the little bright spot. But then again, Dele Alli has been probably the most consistent throughout. Ball goes into the box. Dolberg with the goal to make it 3-4 with 5 minutes, 6 minutes, call it, to go. He does get his hat-trick. He has been absolutely clinical. I don't know where he is, actually. I have a funny feeling he might be at Spurs, but that might be on my Football Manager save that he's there. But, yeah, I really, like, Sterling losing the ball. Like, I don't know why I bring him on, to be honest. He's terrible. Kane and Sterling, two of the best players in the team, have been absolutely woeful. And Dele Alli might not be getting the golden boot. And there it is, full time against Denmark. We have won Euro 2020. It was a really good game, in fairness. Dolberg kept it alive for most of it, and I'm kind of interested to see who wins the golden boot, because I don't know if Adams has got 5 goals, but Dele Alli and Dolberg definitely both have 5 goals. It'll be interesting to see who actually wins it in the end. But we have won it. It wasn't, well, it was a tough run in terms of we had to beat Netherlands, Belgium, and then a very good Denmark team. But I would have liked a Spain or Germany on the way, but that's the luck of the draw at the end of the day, and we have won the tournament. Here we are then, lifting the trophy. Henderson, the captain, very consistent, I must say. Henderson, even though he didn't do anything, well, he did that pretty decent long shot against Netherlands, I think, or was it in the groups? It might have been in the group stage against Hungary. It was a very nice long shot indeed, and yeah, we've won it. Simple as that. So there's confirmation. Dolberg did win golden boot. He probably deserved it after getting a hat trick in the final. If his team knew how to defend, he probably would have won the tournament. Final scout report then for Roque Messi. He is still 82 rated, but at 31 it's one of them where he might be dropping. But we have got a very nice offer from Manchester United for our left back Emerson. Now we could get potentially up to 29 million for him. He's worth 13, so let's go negotiate, because if we could get 30 mil, that's a great for a left back. That he wasn't exactly amazing. I think he's got around 75 in the tackling stats, so I don't want to piss him off though, because I think 17 is still a very nice offer, but I will go in with 27. So they're sticking to 17. Let me just see if I can just squeeze like an extra 6 mil out of him. That would be really nice, just to get 23 million from him, and they're happy to accept 23. So he just said no, we're set at 17, and then we get 23, which is 10 more than his value, and he's decent. Like I'll show you his stats now. He's got very nice stats. The problem is with him, defensively, he's not quite good enough, I think. So he's got not an amazing pace. It's about average pace. He's got 54 strength, which is really low. Very good ball control and dribbling. There's no doubt about it. He's a very good attacking fullback. But with only 75 tackling, it's a little bit poor. And only 3, like for an attacking fullback, I'd hope to get at least 3-star skills, but he doesn't have that. And we got him on a free. So we're making absolute bank. It does mean Sesuan Cambo will fill in at left back if he does get sold. For the time being anyway. If we do get a new first team left back or not, we'll have to wait and see. One thing that does lead to is, actually we could put Max Lowe there, who's way better. And he's actually got very good tackling stats. The only thing about, you see, his pace is going up, because the reason we didn't play him, because he had about 70 pace, but now it's at about 75. That's almost acceptable. And with those tackling stats, he is very good indeed. I've only played him in a few games throughout the season, and he is always very consistent. It's just those pace stats. So I think I'll leave it like that for now. And what I can do is actually look at the shortlist, because there is a player there. And there we go. Emerson has been sold. An extra 19.5 added to the transfer budget. For a player that isn't exactly amazing, I think that's a great amount of money. That does put us up to 42. I will swing over the wage because we've only got 39 in there. So we've got 39 million plus 100k in wages. So we got another couple of very good signings to bring it into this club. But I think it would be just not logical if I didn't get Dominic Fiora, because he's got a release clause of 3.9 and he's valued at 7, and you probably have to pay at least 10 to get him. He's very young as well, and he's just great. Like, he's got the pace, he's got the strength, and I can train him up still. So I think we will approach to buy. I'm going to skip negotiations and pay now. We haven't actually done a release clause in a very long time, so I think just doing it like logically in terms of financially, it's a great bit of business. So there we go. We're happy to sign that for Dominic for 24.5 grand and 900k signing on bonus. I think that's a perfectly fine amount, and we've got a player that's very good indeed. We've got 2 very good right backs now in Wisdom and Ephora. I can't really justify taking Wisdom out at the moment, but it's not going to take much, because Ephora's got very good stats. He's taller, he's got more skills, he's got way more pace, and 5 more strength. And that's what I love about Wisdom. He's got that strength. We have got a few Oh, we've got a couple of transfer offers and we've got a few scout reports come in. For players that I might be tempted as well. Not Wisdom. Keeping Wisdom. There's no doubt about it. Wisdom is absolutely fantastic. Going to be rejecting that. It's a nice offer, but I'm going to be rejecting it. However, Ciceretti, I'm going to try and negotiate this. I think he's not... He doesn't bring anything alive. He's a nice little player to have, but he doesn't set the game alight. We are going to offer... He's worth 14. I kind of want like 16. And I don't see why they wouldn't accept that, because that's a very nice offer. For a player that's still very young, at 26, he can still grow. But no, they're not offering it any more. We've got a sell-on clause, which I just don't want. I don't want a sell-on clause in the deals, because we're not going to see any profits, basically, if we do that. I will go up to 15. Hopefully, they will accept that, because, we got him on a free, like Emerson, I think in the same season. And they've been nice. They've been nice players to have in the club, but I feel... There we go, 15 million accepted from Fiorentina. Now, because we've got that money, on top of the money we already have, we have the ability to sign a very good winger. And we've still got Bellarabi to sell, potentially. That's the crazy thing. If you look at what we've got, obviously it means... where is he? Ciceretti's probably going. He's got very good pace, there's no doubt about it, and very good ball control, but he just doesn't quite have the end product at times. He's very Messi-esque. I remember playing him on the right-hand side for a while, and he does all right, but it's sometimes when you're against these more physical teams, you need that bit of strength that Moses Simon has got, and well, it's not strength, but it's like that just... I don't know what it is, but he has the ability just to hold the men off, and he's got the end product. So I think we're going to end off the episode here. Looking at the squad... One option we have is always to put Che Adams at striker and then sign a proper winger, like a Zaha level, maybe like a Oxlade-Chamberlain. He was very good, actually, I must say. I'll have a look at what his price is, because he was very good at the Euros, Oxlade-Chamberlain. But, yeah, we need like a striker or a winger at like 84, 85 rated. We need a good, ready player, and I just really can't think of any at the top of my head. The problem is with these players is the wage. It goes from like 70, 80 in grand in wages to 150 grand in wages. So it's maybe looking at someone from the Serie A or the Spanish league would be more wise, because wage-wise would probably be able to save a bit of money. But Oxlade-Chamberlain was absolutely fantastic. If we could bring him in, that would be great. But maybe going someone abroad would be better. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below on any 84, 85 rated players that you want me to sign. I need to make the squad better now. I've got the quality, I've got the depth, now I need the quality. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Leave a like if you did enjoy this episode where we did win Euro 2020, and yeah,